Alright, so it's paint day. It's the end of January here in Washington. It has rained for 15 out of the last 17 days. So finally, luckily I got a Saturday that is not raining. I got some sunshine, so I quickly assembled all my boxes like you guys should be doing right now. And it's time to slap some paint on there. I'll show you just what I got for... I tried to get some Oops paint, you know, it's $5 at Home Depot. They didn't have any exterior, so I just went ahead and paid for an exterior grade paint, and I got it bright orange just for a little whimsy, I guess. And then if you've never used these, painters call them weenie rollers, and they're pretty inexpensive, and man, they work great when you're painting your hives. Let me show one to you. It's just a little foam roller, and you stick it on a handle, and that thing, it's got foam all the way around the end, unlike those big 2.5-inch rollers, and this thing works fantastic. So I'm going to mix up my paint, grab my weenie roller handle, and get rolling. Now, one other thing I did want to point out, I've stacked 3 boxes on top of each other to paint, because you don't want to be painting the tops and the insides anyway, where the bees are going to be. So you can just stack them there, and then on the bottom I made just these little stands. It's a piece of scrap wood with a nail coming up through it, to just elevate it off the bottom so I can get a nice clean paint line on the bottom, just because I'm anal like that. So I did want to point that out as maybe a little trick you could use. Alright, that's almost like a primer coat. I'll let that dry for a little bit, come back with a second, maybe even a third coat, because we're not doing hundreds of hives. The commercial guys will just spray these with a spray gun. Make sure you get some latex gloves too. And speaking of latex paint are only water-based. Do not get oil-based paints. That will be bad for the bees. Alright, so here we go. That's 3 coats of paint. I got the flat paint this time instead of the glossy or the semi-gloss. So I did 3 coats, and you'll notice I did not paint the inside or really much on the top rails, because that's where the bees will be. So I also got the 3 coats of paint over here. On the bottom boards, I just painted the sides, because obviously the bees will be all over that stuff, so I don't paint that. And then I also did my telescoping lid, where I just painted the sides. Really, there's no bee contact with this one, so but that's how I do it. And then for those of you that would want to decorate it, go ahead, just don't make it too dark. Have fun with it. But do it now, because bees are coming in the next month or month and a half.